Sometimes we've got our back up against the wall. Here's one way to create our way out of it. So here's a really valuable question to ask ourselves, and it's going to seem amazingly obvious when I say it out loud. And then I'm going to, if you hang in there with me, we'll take it down to another level, okay, to see how really powerful it is, even though most people, when you just say it to them, would not think it is. All right, so the question is, what do I want to create? Right, so obviously this video is made for all the awesome members of Let's Create Tuesday, right? Online writing creativity group, Tuesday evening. Makes sense, Let's Create Tuesday. And we're there to create, right? Create different areas, avenues. So it's obvious. So then the question is, what do I want to create? Okay, so that makes sense, right? What else would I ask myself when I go to create something? What do I want to create? Here's how we can take it to a much deeper level and why it is so significant. When we have problems in the past, okay, and even what's happening in the present, sometimes people focus on that, right? So this is the present, that's the past, that's the future, okay? So if I'm looking and I'm dealing with and the struggles and the hardships and the job and the family and the kids and I can't find a good, if things were only different, right? And right now I gotta do this and this is hard and I'm tired and whatever else is going on, right? And I gotta clean the backyard, clean the house, deal with mom and dad, deal with the kids, deal with whatever we gotta deal with, right? So when we're with that, then those questions are, how do I do this? How do I stop that? How do I change that? Okay? When we shift to how do I create and what do I want to create? What do I really want to create? And we apply that not only to whatever we're writing, whatever we're creative project, whatever online course, whatever business we're building, but then we can apply it to individuals, right? So for example, if my kid's got a real messy room, okay, I could go over there and yell at him, clean the room, I told you 7 times, clean the room right now. If I slow down and I ask myself, what do I want to create? Well, the first question is, I want to create a clean room, right? I want him to create a clean room, right? But really, is that what I really want to create with my kid? You know, right? If I slow down, is that like a sign of a good parent? Is that my kid's got a clean room? Don't what I really want is a good relationship between him and I? Don't I really want an empowered kid that can make an agreements and see, wow, having a clean room once in a while can help me find things, see things. I don't feel things being pulled on me. It's not so messy. It's not so dirty. And don't I want him to up his standard of living for himself? Okay? So now if that's what I really want to create, then I'm not going to yell at him, right? Because yelling is going to get him to do it, and then our relationship is going to suffer. And that's not empowered. Now, so what do I want to create, right? So it takes more effort, right? If what I really want to create is a better relationship and communication and empowerment in a kid, I might have to do some research on that, because that's probably maybe not how my dad and mom raised me, right? They might have gotten things done by yelling, so then I naturally default to that, but then I'm creating something I don't really want. With a relationship, I can't believe they did this, I can't believe they did that, as opposed to turning around and going, what do I want to create? What's my vision? What's the ideal? Oh, I really want to have a connecting relationship. I really want to have the intimacy. Oh, well then I'm not going to do this and that and whatever I was thinking of, because that's in reaction to this and it's not going to get me to where I want to go. So what do I want to create? We can use that obviously with what we're creating, and we can use it in all the other areas of our life. And let's take it one step further with what we're actually creating. So if I'm writing my second novel and I gotta sit down, then I'm focusing on, yes, I do have to sit down unless you got a standing desk, right? But I gotta sit down and do some writing, right? So I gotta create time to write. That's one way of doing it, and that can be effective, but what I found is really more effective is hold that vision. Oh, I want to write a book that totally entertains people. I want to make people laugh. I want people to get a glimpse of like how to have fun and be optimistic and create more of what they really want in life, right? So when I hold that vision, Space Spiders on prom day when I wrote it, that's going to pull me into the action much more, rather than just all I have to do is create time to sit down. That's like neutral at best, or just blah. But if I'm creating something that's going to change people's lives and make them laugh and entertain and have super good times, and just like, this is so much fun, and people are going to think about it 6 months after they read it, and they're like, then they start quoting it. Now you can start feeling the pull, right? So what do I want to create? Bigger vision helps us make then the actions, the choices that actually create what we really want to create. Enjoy.